In October 1814 AD, a 22-foot tower of beer exploded in London and unleashed one of history's most bizarre disasters. Subscribe if you want stories that actually matter. At the Horseshoe Brewery in St. Giles, London, they brewed porter ale in massive wooden vats. The biggest held 3,500 barrels. That's over 135,000 gallons of beer. On Monday afternoon, October 17th, 1814, clerk George Crick noticed an iron hoop had slipped off one of the giant vats. This happened a few times a year, so his supervisor told him not to worry. Just write a note to get it fixed later. But here's where it gets wild. An hour later, at 5:30 p.m., the vat exploded. The force was so powerful, it shattered the brewery's back wall. Bricks flew through the air, landing almost a mile away. But that wasn't the worst part. The explosion triggered a chain reaction. More vats ruptured. Over 320,000 gallons of hot fermenting beer burst into the streets. Now this next part is heartbreaking. The beer created a 15-foot wave that crashed into the St. Giles Rookery, one of London's poorest neighborhoods. Families lived in basement cellars. Mary Banfield and her 4-year-old daughter Hannah were having tea when the flood hit. Both were swept away. In another basement, mourners gathered for a wake. 5 of them, including little Sarah Bates, age 3, never made it out. And then, something unexpected happened. Rescuers waded through waist-high beer, their clothes soaked in malt liquor. They called for silence to hear survivors trapped in rubble. The neighborhood stayed calm and respectful. 3 brewery workers were pulled out alive. The coroner ruled it an act of God. No one was held responsible. The brewery survived only because Parliament refunded their beer taxes. Today, a theater sits where the brewery once stood. 8 lives lost to a wave of beer. Comment below. Have you ever heard of a disaster this bizarre? If stories like this hit different, subscribe and join the journey.